Welcome to the Country Fried Outdoors Tasting Your Experience podcast. The podcast that will connect you to resources regionally and nationwide to engage them in open, honest discussions so that we can inspire the growth that you need to chase the experience you want. So strap yourself in because here we go.
Okay. So with that, I'm going to put you within, I'll put you Michigan, Indiana, Ohio. I'll put you all within that.
Mhm.
So first thing you want to do is you kind of get a layout of your land. So I'm going to ask you most likely, do you know all the deer's travel corridors? Do you know where they bed? Do you know they're going to head out to the big ag fields at night? That's kind of what we call a destination plot. That's where they're all going to end up at
Mhm.
night or in the morning, and they're going to travel back in. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, we need to cut them off in between those travel routes to come in, grab something to eat before they either A, go to bed or basically head out for the night, at least hit your plot first to move on forward. So basically come up with an idea. Okay, this is where I want to plot because I know the deer travel through this area, and this is where I want them to stop first before they make their way to the big destination plot. So from there, then we start our work on the ground. You go in there, you go, okay, I can, I have this amount of equipment. Let's just say you got a four-wheeler, some saw, something. We can open up this amount of area. And then we go, okay, we're going to test the soil. And that is the number one thing I see with almost every single plot. Everybody either says, I have great soil, or this soil's been um, farmed before and all that. You never know what's in that dirt. Absolutely. Without testing, you have no idea what the pH levels are, what the nutrition is in there. And then basically, once that soil test tells us what we need to get the ground where we need it, that's where we can start planning on, hey, maybe we try grains in the spot, start building some organic matter up a little bit. Then we're going to start jumping up into the brassicas, maybe some clovers. Being a bull hunter, clover is more of a protein that deer are going to want to hit first in the year more than later on in the year because of the winter months and getting cold, and they're adding fat to the bodies and everything. So clover is a hot ticket item for that early season. So that's going to be a go-to. So let's say lead build maybe a couple, half acre clover plots on their way out to these either stand set up too, because you got to play the wind too for where these deer are set up. So setting up maybe a couple half acre clover plots, something along that line, so you can cut them off, have them drawn to one place before they head out. And that'll give you probably the best opportunity you can have there on that in a food plot aspect. So it's building the plan on what you're looking for. Now, if you were telling me we're gonna hunt over these plots, I want a big, I want to build the herd up in a sense. I want to bring, more fawns on the ground because we need more deer.
Mhm.
Then yeah, maybe we need to do a mixture of, in the wintertime, maybe there's not enough food around there. So we're gonna really have to put some food out there for them per se. So, and really keep them bulked up over winter. And then in the springtime, when the fawns are dropping, maybe do some type of alfalfa or clover mix, really boost the protein up to build those deer up all summer long, build the fawns up, make sure the milk's good in the does, help the bucks out, because they're looking for protein and calcium and all that stuff to get their antlers going. And because they just went through Michigan, we have some pretty harsh winters, so they're not nice on the deers. In Ohio, it might be a little different.
Depends.
Yeah, but yeah, depends. It's based on what you're looking for what you want to do for your property. So, but those are kind of a few ideas. I want to learn your hunting property because everybody's property is different. So, and that's the biggest thing. So, the food plot things that comes along with the whole deal. But if you can really get a good idea of what you're looking for and what you're capable of doing, that's when the real action then starts after that.